Have you ever found yourself feeling paralyzed, unable to move, unable to speak, unable to open your eyes, just while you're falling asleep or when you're about to wake up? If you have, then that is called sleep paralysis. Welcome to All Round Health Talk with Dr. Onyinye. Today we'll be talking about sleep paralysis. Now, according to research, every one of us will at least have one or two sleep paralysis in our lifetime. Sleep paralysis is a temporary inability to move, to speak, or to open your eyes just while falling asleep or while waking up. What you experience during sleep paralysis is a complete loss of muscle control, which is called atonia. Now, before we go deep into sleep paralysis, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and leave your notification button on so that you can get notified every time I post a video. Now, when you have sleep paralysis, what do you experience? Most people tend to experience complete paralysis where they are unable to speak, unable to open their eyes, or unable to move. Some other people experience the presence of something or someone in the room. You can also feel that there is something or someone compressing your chest. You might feel difficulty breathing and you might feel fear. These are all sensations that you have when you have sleep paralysis. But what causes sleep paralysis? What is the science behind sleep paralysis? Well, scientists do not know the exact cause of sleep paralysis, but there is an explanation of what happens when you're having sleep paralysis. Now, we all have the sleep cycle, which we experience every time we go to bed. Now, the sleep cycle is divided into two major parts, which is the non-REM and the REM. Non-REM simply means non-rapid eye movement. REM means rapid eye movement. So the first three stages of sleep, when you gradually begin to fall asleep, is the non-REM phase. After the non-REM phase, you move into the REM phase, which is the rapid eye movement phase. Now, in this phase of sleep, your body is completely relaxed, which means you're experiencing total paralysis. Because from the moment you fall asleep, throughout the sleep process, your body is gradually trying to relax your muscles and get you to sleep. By the time you get to REM phase, you are completely paralyzed. Your muscles are all relaxed. But during this phase is when we have vivid dreams. So do you remember those dreams you've had while sleeping? Well, yes, every time you had those dreams, you were in REM phase. It's more common in the REM phase to have vivid dreams. You can have it in other phases, but it's much more common in the REM phase. So those days you had dreams of you peeing in the toilet, but you ended up peeing on your bed, or some weird dream, you were in REM phase. Now, what your brain does during the REM phase is that it totally paralyzes you so that you don't act out your dream while sleeping. So you have those dreams. You can tell that you're moving and running from a lion in your dream, but physically at that moment you are not running. That's because your brain paralyzes you so that you're unable to act out your dream on your bed or in your room while sleeping. So every night we sleep, we are completely paralyzed. The only difference is that we're not conscious of it. We're in an unconscious state, so we do not realize that we're paralyzed. What happens in sleep paralysis is that there is a clash. So when the REM phase ends, you move into a phase of waking up, or the first stages of non-REM, where you are beginning to be conscious. Now, what happens in sleep paralysis is that there is a clash. So your body is still in the REM phase, but your brain is beginning to become conscious. So you become conscious and realize that your body is still paralyzed, and that is the first time ever that we are realizing that we are paralyzed. We've been paralyzed the whole night, but we didn't know because we're unconscious. But now we're conscious and our body has not left the REM phase. Our brain left the REM phase, but our body is still in the REM phase. So you're conscious of the fact that you are paralyzed, that you cannot move, you cannot do anything, and that is scary. And that is what we call sleep paralysis. So that's what happens in sleep paralysis. Now, sleep paralysis will last from seconds to minutes. It doesn't really last long. We don't know the causes of sleep paralysis, but we know that there are different factors that can cause you to have more frequent sleep paralysis. For example, people who suffer from sleep apnea tend to have more sleep paralysis. If you suffer from insomnia, you probably have more sleep paralysis. If your sleep pattern is disrupted, maybe you're working a night shift, or maybe you travel and you're jet lagged, anything that interrupts your sleep pattern can cause you to have sleep paralysis. Also, post-traumatic stress disorder can lead to sleep paralysis. Narcolepsy, which is a condition where you lose control of your ability to sleep, you can sleep at any point in time without control, can also cause you to have sleep paralysis. Generalized anxiety disorder and panic disorder can cause sleep paralysis, and family history of sleep paralysis can also make you have more sleep paralysis than other people. Now, how can we prevent sleep paralysis? And yes, it's possible to prevent it. Now, sleep paralysis prevention is based on having a healthy and a healthy sleep hygiene. Now, what do we do to prevent sleep paralysis? We have the do's and don'ts. So, when it comes to the do's, you want to sleep at least 7 to 9 hours every day. You want to sleep almost at the same time, roughly at the same time every day, and you want to exercise regularly. Amongst the don'ts, you don't want to exercise 4 hours before going to bed. You have to avoid eating heavy meals, taking alcohol, caffeine, or smoking before going to bed. Also, make sure to turn off your electronic devices at least 1 hour before going to bed. And this one is important. Avoid sleeping on your back. If you have had sleep paralysis, you know that every time you had sleep paralysis, you were sleeping on your back. So avoid sleeping on your back. And if you can maintain a sleep hygiene, then you can prevent sleep paralysis. There is no specific treatment for sleep paralysis. If you begin to have anxiety or fear of going to sleep because of your sleep paralysis, then you need to see a doctor. Mostly the treatment will be based on whatever underlying cause is making you have sleep paralysis. So if it's insomnia, if it's anxiety or panic disorder, then that will be treated to help you control your sleep paralysis. Now, I hope that this information has been really helpful to you, and I hope that the next time you have sleep paralysis, you're a bit more comfortable because now you know what exactly is happening. It's not your village people, it's not somebody trying to kill you, it's just an alteration in your sleep cycle. If you've enjoyed this video so far, then please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share them, and leave a question or a comment in the comment section. That's what I have for you today medically, but I also have something nice for you today, which is my book. Surviving Adulthood is a book I wrote. It's meant to help you understand the complexities of being an adult and help you learn how to overcome the challenges of adulthood. This book is available on Amazon as an ebook and as a paperback, so feel free to get any one that works for you. And I hope you enjoy reading this book as much as I enjoyed writing it. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. The link to the book will be on this video and in the description. So don't forget to get your copy. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.